everybody, this is Sophie from Hotspawn, and we're here at Blast Bounty with KSCERATO. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Look, the sun. The sun is so good. So Brazil
That
like it.
I was gonna say that's good because I've heard the weather there has been pretty bad.
Yeah, there's a storm coming through. There was a storm Harry. If there's a name, it's bad.
That's it. I mean, I guess it's kind of different to the last time we were in Malta. Like, yeah, we had some rain, but it was mostly sunny, right?
Yeah, I'm used to sunny here, but now it's kind of bad.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully that'll improve over the next couple of days. So the very first thing I wanted to ask you, I wanted to touch on the end of last season. Um, Obviously, I think you guys had a little bit of a disappointment at the Budapest major. So, what was it like after that major? What were those conversations like, given those high expectations that you guys had?
I think the conversation was the end of the year, so we won 4 tournaments, 3 in a row. So it was quite hard to keep it up because we played 3 BSF 5, so it was really hard to keep the energy up in the end of the year. But even though it was the major, I think we did a good job. I think it was not the what we expected to do, but major is major. Everything can happen, and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because I guess it's kind of hard to keep, as you say, the momentum going through
Mhm.
such a busy schedule. Okay, so now that you guys have hopefully had a little bit of a break, kicking off a new season now, how are you going to continue the momentum that you had in 2025 into this year?
I think we had to keep doing what we were doing, believe in ourselves mostly, and also understand the game as we are understanding the last season.
Absolutely. Yeah, because I guess I mean, that sort of brings me on quite nicely. I wanted to ask you guys about bringing in Anubis now. I know Train was a really strong map for Furia. How do you feel about this change?
I mean, in team, we kind of like the Anubis map. I think it's a good map for us because we can do a lot of stuff with aggressive players like Yakinder, Molodai, me, Colin. Everyone knows how to play the map, and we're kind of used to it because it looks like it comes like out 3 months ago. It doesn't look like almost 1 year, but I don't like this map personally. I think it's a map that the position that I play is quite a hard
Mm.
to play. It's pretty technical, and also you need a little bit of lucky also. But I think the that's not changed, so I don't understand that. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I and everybody else was expecting cash, right? I thought that was going to happen.
I wasn't expect cash because I think that's not like competitive
Mm.
enough. I played like two cash in these holidays. I don't think this that good for competitive, but I noticed they had to make one change or 2 times for sure because the site is so hard, it's so decided. So I think that they had to keep it like even, not even, but not to not to decide. But I think it's still a good map. But I think for watch is good map to watch, better than train, I would say.
Mm.
Uh, but to play like in tournaments, I think train is better.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so just to talk a little bit about the tournament so far, obviously you've got off to the start that I think a lot of people expected, right? We expected this strong start. You had a little bit of a scare on this Dust 2 and the last best of 3 that you played. Um what do you think happened during that game?
I think there is a game. I think they're hitting hard. Actually,
Mm,
they are really good players and also a good team. Strategically talking, even though you know what they are doing, it's hard because they just cut your head, and that's it. So yeah, it was quite hard, but I'll say I was not afraid of it. I would say because I know that we have potential to come back.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was just going to say that we saw Molodoi really, like, he really showed up in that map on an individual level.
I think it's good because the schedule is so busy right now. A lot of tournaments, a lot of travels, and it keeps us like close to our families, and also kind of reset the mind after the tournament, after the match. Or, for example, I live here in Malta, right?
Mm.
So I finished the match. I think I didn't play good the third map, but it was a hard match. And after that, I just take my dog and chill, you know. So go for a walk and etc. So for me, is good. I like it.
Yeah, that's good. What kind of dog do you have?
I have a German Spitz.
Oh, really? That's so
Yeah.
cute. I love dogs. I'm very into that. That's great. Okay, so I wanted to talk about. I think it's a little bit later today. I don't think people have picked yet. So one team is going to pick Furia to play against in the next stage of the tournament. Are there any teams that you want to pick, you guys?
Which is what options is it?
Uh, Bear with me one moment. So it's going to be Heroic, Paravision, Team Liquid, and Gamer Legion who are picking.
I'll say just for overpass fantasy, I'll say James Body Vision
Okay.
will be good because for sure will be overpass and falling in James overpass should be nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool. So I just had one last quick question for you. Obviously, Furia had such an amazing season last year. Tell me about what your goals are for 2026 and where you want to be by the end of this year.
Oh, that's a hard question. Not gonna lie, but mainly I would say that is winning more tournaments. I think that's very important. Also keep the individual skills on point. I would say, and also grow up as a professional.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.